another episode here of the App State Dynasty. We're coming off of a big win over Kennesaw State. It's time. Oh, I didn't even go look where these people went. Dang it. What we're gonna do, just so we have full stats for everyone in case they made the playoffs, let's actually check something here. Did Iowa State make it? No, they did not. So J.J. Cole missed the playoffs. We're going to advance through all the playoff weeks, and then we'll do the stat update. Plenty of people here saying they want to depart. Not ideal. It's alright. Brayshawn Littlejohn, Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. Jaden Barnes, Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. Alright, let's take a look at the first round bracket. Oregon destroyed USF. Probably would have been us. Ole Miss got beat by LSU. Arizona State got beat by Penn State. And USC beaten by Pittsburgh. Coach Carousel. No one's left. Look at the bracket again. Oregon beat Florida. Oh, USC beat Pitt, not the other way around. LSU lost to Alabama. Michigan lost to Penn State, and Clemson beat USC. So it's the 2, the 6, the 1, and the 5. Sim ahead another week. At least we got some that are in a better spot. Might have some hope. Playoff brackets. Alabama beat Oregon and Penn State beat Clemson in dominant fashion. Alright, we'll advance the week, and that is when we will take a look at everything there. Level up. Ooh, pro potential going down somehow. Coach stability going up. Conference or coach prestige, never mind. Never mind. Advance the week and take a look at the stats and records. Alright, 4,282 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions for AJ Swan. 539, 6 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions for Matthew Wilson. 5 yards and a touchdown for Genus. 493 and 6 touchdowns for Max Guest, 201 and 4 touchdowns for Alexander, 92 for Calhoun, 23 for Barnes. Receiving 1,307 yards and 9 touchdowns for Davian Dozier. Thurman had 1,288 and 6 touchdowns. Barnes just shy of 1,000 at 996 and 10 touchdowns. Mouch, 768 and 6 touchdowns, 236 and a touchdown for Hamlet, 207 and 2 touchdowns for Chris Lawson Jr., 164 and a touchdown for Max Guest, 19 for Alexander, 15 and a touchdown for Jalen Calhoun. Defensively, 15 sacks for Darius Rowe, 14 for Johnson, should have been the record, but glitches happened. 13.5 for Springs, 13.5 for Anthony Beck. And honestly, that probably would have been a big boost for Johnson, so it's kind of disappointing he didn't get it. 4 sacks for Quinton, 3 for Watkins Ellis, 2 for Benedict, 1 for Johnson, Little John, Kefensis, half for Tally. Interceptions, 4 for Jatorian Mack and Sabor, 2 for Little John, 1 for Watkins Ellis, Bershaw, Walker, Persinger, and Neal. Touchdowns, we had Bershaw and Walker get them. Forced fumbles, 2 for Rowe, 1 for Walker, 1 for Watkins Ellis, 1 for Persinger, 1 for Reggie Johnson, Springs, and Beck. Recoveries, 2 for Beck, 1 for Rowe and Mack. No blocks this year. We had the safety for Quinton. Alright. That is this season's stats. Time to go into career stats. A.J. Swan. 5,708 yards and 41 touchdowns and just 10 interceptions. Those numbers intrigue me. We'll see if it intrigues NFL. Well, okay, let me be honest. If we're just looking at 4-year career, trash. If we're looking at a 2-year career, good. Matthew Wilson, 809 and 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 5 and a touchdown for Genus. Rushing, 493 and 6 touchdowns for Guest, 338 for Calhoun, 229 and 4 touchdowns for Alexander, 10 for Barnes. Good thing none of these guys are seniors, except for Barnes. Receiving, 1,659 yards and 17 touchdowns for Barnes. He has a chance of getting drafted, but his overall might hurt him there. 1,506 and 11 touchdowns for Dozier, 1,351 yards and 7 touchdowns for Thurman. Pretty much all his stats came from this year. 768 and 6 touchdowns for Nazir Mouch, 236 and a touchdown for Hamlet, 216 and 2 touchdowns for Lawson Jr., 205 and a touchdown for Calhoun, 164 and a touchdown for Guest, 19 for Alexander. Sacks, 23 for Darius Rowe, 14 for Reggie Johnson, 13.5 for Springs, 13.5 for Beck, 5.5 for Pemberton, 4 for Quinton, 3 for Watkins Ellis, 2.5 for Little John, 2 for Danelius Johnson, and we'll slide on his. No interceptions, no forced fumbles. I highly doubt he's getting drafted. His overall might get him drafted, but I doubt it. 2 sacks for Benedict, 1 for Kefensis, half for Tally. 4 interceptions for Jatorian Mack and Marquavius Sabor. 3 for Brayshawn Littlejohn, 1 for Pemberton, Watkins Ellis, Bershaw, Walker, Persinger, Neal. Touchdowns, you have 1 for Bershaw and 1 for Walker. Forced fumbles, 3 for Rowe, 1 for Walker, Watkins Ellis, Persinger, Johnson, Springs, and Beck. Recoveries, 2 for Beck, 1 for Rowe, 1 for Mack. Block for Tally, safety for Quinton, and that is it. Now let's pull up my list. We'll go to closest teams first. Go to South Carolina for Gamble. No, Cincinnati's going to be the earliest one. And here we are looking for Ellis. So let's go to sacks because he had quite a few. He didn't go here. This is not ideal. This is why I wanted to look everybody up, because I don't know where they actually went. Not all of them had made their decisions. Alright, well, we're looking for Farmer, Ellis. Alright. This might be a little annoying. Alright, we're only going to look for people who were supposed to be... I don't know who is supposed to be seniors. Dang it. Alright, well, we can't advance the week until I look at this, because I want to know. We'll look at some people. We know where J.J. Cole went. Let's check East Carolina. We did have somebody that was supposed to go there, and that was Hetzel. I actually know he went there. And he's a senior. 299, 4 touchdowns in his career. He's not getting drafted at 74. Most of these were actually locks, so I shouldn't just give up on the search. Let's go to Georgia next. 2 players wanted to go there, both defensive. Well, one of them didn't. And neither did the other, doesn't look like. Alright, next team is Louisville. Actually, Iowa State is next. Go to quarterback. J.J. Cole. 5,300 yards and 35 touchdowns with 11 interceptions. Alright, so I found Cole. And I found Hetzel. Alright. Just those 2 so far out on my list. And I want to find a running back. Alright, hold on. Next team is actually going to be Louisville this time. And that's going to be defense. Who I'm pretty sure is senior. If I don't, there he is, Christian Conyer. He had half a sack, 1 pick, no touchdowns, no forced fumbles, anything really there. He is definitely not getting drafted. Alright, I found him. Most of these people have not been found. And I need to find the running back because I know he's next team, Middle Tennessee. And that was Burke, defense. Burks, not Burke. Alright, he is a senior. Glad I found him. 1 sack, 2 picks. No touchdowns. 3 forced fumbles, 2 recovered. He probably won't be getting drafted. At least we found him. And I think we're going to find Gamble as well. Don't worry, y'all. This isn't going to take as long as I thought. Well, it's about to take really long. South Carolina. No Gamble? Yes, Gamble. He's a junior. 2 sacks, no picks, no touchdowns, forced fumble and a fumble recovery, no blocks, no safeties. Alright, Gamble is here. There's another player here, Fowles, wide receiver. Looks like he may have gone elsewhere. Yep. Alright, so here's the longest parts. Gotta go through every team's defensive tackles, corners, and running backs. Let's start with the DTs. We're looking for Ellis and Farmer here. They did not go to the teams they were projected to go to. And Farmer won't be high in sacks, but Ellis definitely will be. I really could wait because they were both freshmen, and I probably will. We'll wait on those two. Let's go corner. I don't remember what Conyer was. Or, not Conyer, McCantos was. And then we can find the other two later. And it'll be easy to find him because he'll have 2 interceptions at least. Sorry for the inconvenience, y'all. And I know one of the running backs is a senior, so we definitely need to him. Pretty sure Fowles is as well. There he is, Elijah McCantos. Has half a sack, 2 picks, 1 touchdown, no forced fumbles, nothing there. Alright, not too bad. Let's go rushing. These ones might take a while. So we're looking for one player because the other one definitely is not retiring. He is a freshman. Or was he a junior? No, he was a freshman. And if he wasn't a freshman, he has no stats. What team was that? UAB. Let's go ahead and put that next to McCantos. Alright, we're looking for Roberts here. I wish there was a search in here. Hell, we may find Keith in the process. Alright, we're back up to the top. Is there an age? What if I go games played? No. We sort by... This is gonna take a while. Just bear with me, okay? This is smart. This is way faster than going through every team. Once we get through the S's, it actually won't take that long to get to them. We're almost there. There he is. Maybe. Kanye Roberts, yes. 353. No. 1,355 yards, 15 touchdowns. View his player card. Is there, there you go, stats. He had a pretty good season here in the final year. He moved up to an 83 overall. Alright, I didn't even check where he was, but it's fine. He is departed. And now we go to receiving national sort by. This shouldn't take long, it's in the F's. Looking for fouls. If he's not a senior, I'll need to make sure to check. Oh, the B's are going to take a while. Two more letters, come on. One more letter. We're here, and Brody Foley, no. I just saw him. Oh, down more. William Fowles, he went to USF, it looks like. Should not have clicked on him, but it's fine. What year is it for him? He's a junior, so we'll need to write that down. USF. 73 overall. Stats. Did he even start? No, he did not. Alright. That is everybody we wanted to look at there. We'll find Keith and Ellis and Farmer later. That's what I needed to do there. You know what? Go back in there real quick. Just real quick. Go back to ECU. No, you know his. Go to Iowa State. .78 overall. Alright, just wanted to check on that. Louisville. We checked most of their... Yeah, we checked most of theirs. We don't need to do this. .84. That's because you clicked on the wrong dude. Conyer. 79 over. Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll find the others later. I'll find them after this episode and get you the updates on them. I'll just write down their teams and we'll go to them. Alright, 2020. We do want to look at records in general just to see if anyone broke them. Obviously ours got messed up, but it's fine. No idea. Sunbelt. Don't think so. Appalachian State. We definitely had somebody. Oh, this is career. Hold on. Alright, season. We're looking for 2025 or 6. Nothing new there. I think it's 25. I think this is a new record. Season passing touchdowns, Walker Howard from Louisiana. Actually, that was probably last year, considering they went to the Natty, or no, not the Natty, the Conference Championship. Yeah, it was last year. And the passing yards, A.J. Swan, 4,282 in a season is the record. Sacks, Darius Rowe, 15. In a game. Looking for 2026. Sunbelt. No one. About App State. No one. Alright. That's all we need to look at there. I did redshirt people at the end of the last week. And there's like 2 or 3 players that were redshirt eligible after the season. We have 44 points, so I could probably do everything that I was wanting to do now. So we're going to go ahead Gonna go right here. D-line. Get that one maxed out. And then we're gonna come down here to the tactician. The archetype perk, 450 bonus XP per win. Is that for the players or the coach? I wonder. Culture setter, it's 7 bonus. Players whenever a player levels up. But we're gonna go here because both of our coaches have that other one. And to get the unlock, we need to win 8 top 25 games. We've won 1. It was our conference championship. Boost to pass block and run block is the one we're gonna do. Oh, that was for running backs, wasn't it? It sure was. Oops. I wanted to do the O-line one. This one would have been great. It's alright. We'll get more points. And that's a good one to help with anyways. Spend 50 in tactician. I'm confused. I've spent 8 points. Oh, because the initial spender. That makes sense. That helps here. That jumps up to 30. So my goal, get that to 50. Unlock this. Get that to 50. And hope by then I've gotten my rivalries. But we also still want to continue our recruiting focus, which is what our archetype is. Which we should be able to max out this in the next next couple years. We'll see how they adjust for the next year. Hopefully they do some things that help me out. College football history update. Penn State and Alabama. Liberty, Notre Dame, Fresno State, Arizona State, Buffalo, USF, Alabama, Clemson, USC, all win their conference championships. Has anyone ever won the Heisman out of the Sun Belt? They have not. Neither have they won Coach of the Year. Okay, Blitnikoff, Randy Moss. The rest of this looks like it's going to be us. Kickers, there's been a couple kickers to include this year. And us again. Alright, that's cool. Staff moves. Our staff stayed intact. Alright. Now that I've gotten all that out of the way, let us begin the off season. Players leaving. Let's see some draft stuff. This is all transfers up here. Oh, this is my persuasion chances, right? Wait, are you telling me I only have 1 persuasion? Oh, I have 8. I have 8 opportunities. We must have jumped up in stars. 2.5 stars. Graduation for Swan. No shot for the draft. Thurman is projected in the 3rd round, but he is the only one projected to get drafted. That'll help with tight end recruiting. Yeah. With 8 of these, we're letting Alexander walk, if nothing else. What is this low one? Fairs. I definitely want to use one, even though it's extremely low here on guest. Persuasion has failed. He'll be moving on. Watkins Ellis. Let's not waste these here. Hold on. Benedict is one I really want to get done. He's not been persuaded. No. I'm not too worried about Bane. I want to bring Mac back. Failed. Okay, the one that we probably want to get done is Luke Burgess. Not been persuaded. Do we want to try here for Sayball? I know I do. Pro potential is not going to be helped there. I think Burshall's one I'd really like to bring back. Not persuaded. We only have 3 more chances. Do we try here on Fairs? Well, let's try here on Watkins Ellis. Failed. Really could care less about a punter. But if we can bring anyone back. Alright, that was embarrassing. Maybe do we go Neal? He made some big plays. Maybe Fairs. I think that's our best chance. Playing time. He's decided to stay. We got 1 out of 8 persuasions to work. Oh, I should have tried for Quentin here. I didn't see him. Dang it. Epic fail moment. That's a lot of people leaving. Only 1 even projected to be drafted. Barnes, no luck. But as the overalls get higher, we'll have a bit better luck. Before we do that, actually, is the season stats gone? No, they're not. Okay. No. Go to career stats. National. Manning is a junior, but he might get drafted this year. 8,899 and 90 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Jaden Maiva. Where is DJ Lagway? This should be pretty quick. Just want to find DJ Lagway. There he is. He is a junior, so next year we'll have to find him. But 8,003, 53 touchdowns, 12 picks. And receiving, I'm pretty sure they're both juniors. Jeremiah Smith, yep, a junior, 3,330 yards, 35 touchdowns. And Ricky Williams, 3,279 yards and 39 touchdowns. But that's it. That's all I wanted to look at. Just saying. So let's advance the week. Could try to bring back some of those players, but it's not likely. Alright, we have reached top 5 here. So next year, Calhoun is up for pro potential. Moore for kicker, Loomis. Conference prestige, Shormanzer stays. That's clutch. Lawson Jr. and Simpkins. Fairs is on for playing time. That's it. That is epic. Obviously, that list can expand if we do not continue our success. Sidney Jennings hit his top 5. We're number 1. Alright. Draft results. Thurman went in the 3rd round. That is it. So we do have our first drafted player of the series, but he is not someone I recruited through as a freshman. He is somebody that was a transfer. It's going to be a long time until we see like my first draft class go. Arch Manning got drafted in the 1st round with Ryan Williams. There's a reason I looked at him. Now we got to go to Ohio State and Florida. Let's go to Florida. Yeah, that was about to be the wrong direction. I'd rather go find Florida first and then go up to Ohio State. DJ Lagway drafted in the 2nd round. And Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith, I'm sure got drafted. Yes, he did. 1st round, 99 overall. Alright. Time to get started here. The transfer portal. But first, before we do anything here, we have done exceptionally well on a lot of this. Now we want to continue working on the 4 stars that have not... Oh, QT, he committed. We just didn't get the notification. Yeah, I think I did actually. So, we have 750 hours. Oh, this is so refreshing. We're not scouting Jack yet. Alright. Hard sell. Can't believe we have so many hours. We will do some scouting of the transfer portal. Alright. Really good start here for Karoma. And you know what? Let's go schedule him a visit for week 1. Go Coach Prestige. That's probably the best one for right now. Trapasso, we fell. And his visit is going to be a bit expensive, but we are going to do it. You know, before we do that, actually, we're going to do some scout. Okay, he's a gem. It's worth it. It's heavily worth it. Going to go A for playing style. We're doing a whole lot right here. Alright, these 2 are very important. That's why I wanted to focus so heavily on them. And that cooked up a lot of our early hours, but that's okay. No problem with that. Should I scout him? Probably. Normal there. Not a problem. We've already used 200 hours on just 2 players, which is fine. How are we doing here? pretty solid. Let's just throw a couple things his way. That way we're not going through too much. Maybe throw a 25 out here. And now we're going straight transfer portal, but before... Nope. We need a running back, a couple receivers, offensive tackle. We have no guards. Free safety, one corner, edge rushers. Alright. Wait, is this just my targets? Because we have 1, 2... Did I drop that man off my list? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, that's my... Let me look at the depth chart. No. Let's look at the roster. See where we're looking at certain spots. We're not going to find out. Because there's seniors in there. But we can at least look. 1 quarterback. Make it 3. Make it 3 running backs. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. Actually we got a couple tight ends, so we're at 4 tight ends. Should have a left tackle. 2 left guards. 5 centers. At least. 3 right guards. 2 right tackles. Edge is where we're getting a little thin. So Springs and Rowe are the only ones, so we want to go find an edge rusher. We're doing okay here at DT, but we could use some more. Only 1 Sam, 2 mics, but we've got plenty of mic, or 1 mic. We have plenty of mics already. 3 Wills, only 2 corners on the roster, so we are going to have to hit that position. Although I know I did bring in 2. We only have 1 free safety and we have no strong safeties. Okay. So, strong safety. I do want to, okay, search. State. Let's go top school. Got some 4 stars out there in that transfer portal. At least 1. We have 1. Okay, we have 1 4-star. And that means he's going on my list. Let's add him. We have quite a few spots here. Alright, position-wise, we want to go secondary a lot. Championship contender could drop, so that's a bit of a concern for me. Ooh, not ideal. We will throw the 3 stars on the board. Probably need to hit that position pretty heavily. Corner, hold on. Scroll over here. Alright, these 2 are running backs. Got a left tackle, right tackle, strong. Oh, we have a strong safety, so we do have 1 on the team, but he's a 2-star. We got a couple corners, couple Mike linebackers. We do have a Sam linebacker, couple tight ends. I don't know. He's a linebacker. No, both these guys are tight ends. We're gonna pull him off our list. Wide receiver, couple quarterbacks, 3 Mike linebackers, so we could move some of them around. Groves, okay, so if we bring in Karomo, we probably need like 1 more DT. Let's pull Watkins off our list. Might want to pull Smythe. Yeah, we have 5 centers already. Let's pull Smythe. Get those hours back. We'll leave Jennings on there. You know what? Will we keep him on here? Gem, yes we will, and we will be increasing these hours to that 25. He's an important one. Matter of fact, we'll throw the DM, we'll keep those on there. Alright, Alright, we have some strong safeties on our board. Time to do some scouting. No gems at all. But I can make my own determinations on these now. They're all slow as hell. Best coverage is probably Newell. Definitely Newell. Tackle at 6 there. We're gonna pull Haynes. Solid tackling. I'm gonna pull Yarbrough. We'll leave those 2 on the board. I mean, he's close on a decision, so we may miss on him. But, we might not. You never know. If we don't, that would be awesome. Go back here. Ooh, I don't like that it resets the search every time. Top school. Let's search here. Do we want to go running back again? I don't know. No one on my board. No one on my board at quarterback or fullback. At number 1, of course. Or tight end. O-line, there's quite a few. And obviously we put that 4-star on there. We need to prioritize him. I think we're good at guard, but there's a intriguing, they're all championship contenders. We'll throw the highest one on there. Edge rusher is going to be important. 431, 163. We'll throw these top 5 on here. Might as well throw these 2 on there as well. DT 276, and we'll throw these 3 on there. Cornerback, let's throw the top guy. But now we're going to take that search off. And we're going to look for 5 stars that we have a chance for. There's only 1, and we don't have a shot. Wide receiver. And that's the... Oh, hold on. Let's go to the recruiting board. Let's do some scouting. If we find some busts, we can pull them off our board. Obviously, don't want to do too much. But he was important. We do want to get some hours in on him. I don't want to go too low on my hours, because that could set me back. We were probably not going to go below. You know what, this first round we're already first interest on most of these guys. So we're probably just going to throw them scholarships. And then we'll get most of the hours back and be able to fully focus on them. Alright, last one, wide receiver is going to take 3. So we only have 80 hours, 90 hours left, which is not ideal, if I'm being honest. Because now... Yeah, that was probably a foolish strategy. Where are those 4 stars? I know there's a wide receiver and O lineman. Throws. Oh yeah. Let's just let's hold on. Pump the brakes. We have information. Do not ignore information. 90 speed, not great there, but he is a sophomore. He can really improve. DT, not really sold, but he is a freshman. 76 block shed. Oh my goodness. Transfer sophomore with 87 power moves. You get a scholarship, good sir. And we are significantly in the lead there. No scholarships offered? Hell yes. 87 finesse. We got the opposite on this guy. Offer him a scholarship. We're barely in first here as he hits his top 5. 83 power moves. As a sophomore, 77 block shit. Go ahead and throw a scholarship his way. Collins. 80. We'll throw him a scholarship. Transfer freshman. 73, 75, and these two are a lot closer. I may not have enough to offer everyone scholarships, which really sucks. My strategy here is not the smartest one. 83 power moves, probably want to bring, and 81 block shedding, that's a good move. As a sophomore, he's got some solid blocking. Oh yeah, here we go. We need it in there on that one. So we're the only school to offer scholarships so far? Yes. Now next week, as long as none of these guys lock us out, we can have a really good move on a lot of them. I only have, what, 9 more scholarships I had available to offer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players left. So I could offer to everyone, but I want to go find some better players at certain spots. To include this one. We're going to pull contentions here from Borgie. We found 2 prospects that are a bit better. I think we'll do the same thing here on Gibson. Even though we have a significant lead on him, I think that is a good move. Although he is a freshman with solid already. Now we're going to offer him a scholarship. And we're going to pull a scholarship, or the interest here. Although 87 block shed is kind of crazy. Opposite end, not the greatest. Pull from that. Most of these guys are left edges, but we can move them to the right. This one's definitely getting a scholarship offer. And a freshman being 85 block shed and 83 power moves is very interesting to me. Sophomore here, similar. Oh, we already offered the scholarship here. And we're going to offer the scholarships to both of these guys. We got 3 more positions we can hit. Go to that 4-star. We already got him on there. We're 7th interest. A 4-star quarterback if we want him. Not gonna go 2. They're all quarterbacks because they know they can transfer. Hold on. Search. Top 10. I did not search that. Dang it. Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. There is a running back that has some interest. And that might be the move. Alright, and that's it. So, right tackle, a running back, a million quarterbacks, and a wide receiver. It's the only hope we have there. Let us see. Now, let's, how do you search by former team? I thought there's a way to search by... Well, let's lower it to top 3 for this last one. Really good corner, potentially. That's where we're gonna put it. I'm not, allegedly you can search by team. And I wanted to search by my school. Just not seeing it. Where are we in this? Oh, we fell another one to 33. So this is a fully loaded class. Now, we're going to offer scholarships to these guys as they are 4 stars. And the corner will be a junior, or a senior, but the other 2 will be juniors. It's going to be tough on the quarterback. It was worth a shot. Running back, probably going to be intriguing more than anyone else. But I just have to stay, well, I have to get into the quarterback's top 5. And I have to just stay in the top 5 here for my... Now, no scholarships have been offered to anybody, so that'll help us out. The next round, we definitely need to spend hours, though. No, he's too far away. Who do we need to attack here? We have significant leads on a lot of these guys. Probably one of these edge rushers we could throw these points at. No, actually, this is where we need to throw them. Those 10 points will go there. We're the only ones offering a scholarship, but got 3 4-stars on the list. I think that's a pretty solid strategy that I got there. We've offered scholarships to everyone. We've gotten some scouting done. We'll do a little bit more scouting in the next one, but most of it is going to be focused on getting visits, and because I think I can get a visit for every single one of them players. And also scout them fully. Just, visits throughout the weeks. We'll see if we get locked out on anyone. Remember, Thurman was drafted in the 3rd round. Let's sim ahead. Alright, recruiting battle with SMU for Travasso. Not ideal, but I mean it's better than losing. We were in third, actually. It is ideal. Recruiting battle there. Karoma hit his top 3, and we are in a significant spot for first place. Only one other school has given him an offer. Ellis Davis has hit his top 5 schools. And we are in his top 3. We've fallen a bit. Isaiah Thomas, we are in his top 3, so we're falling on some of these, but Elijah Newell, we're still in first place there. Still in first place for Jameson Riggs. And Franklin Thomas. Maybe a little D-line heavy here, but should be okay. Dunbar, McGee, we're doing good. We're doing good on Gibson and Collins and Baptiste. We fell here on Bohannon, but that's alright. Fell here on Etienne as well. Falling on Stevenson the 4th. We rose to 4th as he hit his top 5 schools. He's about to hit his top 3, so we need to act quickly there. And we maintained 5th place as he hit his top 5 schools. But now is the time we need to start getting these points out. So we don't get locked out on anyone, which is great. Karoma, we're doing good. But there's a recruiting thing there in week 2. With a team with a scholarship, we do have to worry a little bit about that. Obviously, we're in the battle here, and we're in 2nd place, and they have a visit with them this week. Might not bode well for us. Go to recruiting. Probably not going to win Trapasso, which is good. We found the other 4-star right tackle, which sucks because he is a gem, and this one is not. But it's okay. Oh, we only have 600. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why would I do the house call? Kind of forgot. Points actually do things here. Oh, we don't know. So, yes, we would do the house call on a lot of these probably, which actually is not good. Not good for us. Do we know enough? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Hold on, go over to scouting. Do we know any other developments? Oh, we do know our guys in here's developments. Let's look at that real quick. Impact for Hester. Normal for Tuipala. Normal there. Normal, normal, normal. Star for the cornerback Heath, and star for the middle linebacker Mabu. Impact for the other middle linebacker Cumberland. Impact for Smith. Impact for Funk. Impact for Presley. Star for Larry Rohrwasser. We like that. Impact for Grubbs. Iverson's normal. And normal for QT here. That's huge information right there. But does it really know the development of anyone else? No, we do not. Alright, so we have a lot of players here. And we have no points in any of them. Let's start. We can't waste any more points. Maybe another week we can. Let's click on this. We don't know enough. That's going to be the hardest part. Not knowing enough information. We do move up to 6 on him. He's not at his top 5 yet, and we're not in his top 5 yet. We're going to want to throw 50 here. Pull the DM. Oh yeah, that'll help us out a bit. We can schedule a visit for somebody. Might want to schedule the visit for... I don't know. Clemson might... really blow that one up. Probably go the 50 here. Well, hold on. Pump the brakes. Do we know enough? We might. We might actually know enough. This is going to save us for this week. Potentially. It's either the superhero. It's the superhero that'll save us for this week. Clutch. Because we'll come back here, but we're in a good spot, so we don't necessarily have to do a whole lot. No other offers. There is an offer here for Riggs. What do we know? He's decent across the board. We'll throw friends and family his way. No other offers here. For now, we're gonna start going. Actually, hold on. Before we just start offering the friends and family benefits, let's see if we can figure out. Probably not. No. Alright, we'll go friends and family for him here. Just to get a bit of a push in the right direction. Check Riggs to see if we know his. Yes, yes. Definitely not. Let's go contact friends and family there. Here, probably go with a similar strategy. It's very hard to just say friends and family for some of these. Alright, we know nothing. We're gonna go friends and family across the line if we're doing good on them. Unless we know what their 40, their hard sell is, or, well, that would be it. And we'll see if we have enough to schedule some visits for the week. The interest is even less here. Oh, here we go. It gives me a thing. I don't have to click on the damn thing. Probably not. You already got one. You already got two. Alright. We'll go contact friends and family there. This edge rusher. Honestly, are we sold here? Probably not going to put any points into him. We'll see if he maintains first place for this week, but we're not going to put any points into him. You probably don't know what this is. It's already 1 no, 2 no's, 3 no's. That's probably it right there. Nope, we don't know. Throw friends and family there. We have fallen here, so we may want to be a little more aggressive here. If we can. I might throw a 50 his way. And we know his, so we're going to throw the 40 his way. We have 155 left. Lots of points in here. Proximity to home probably goes with a lot, but we'll check it out. Might be that, and it might be that. Alright. We have the friends and family there. It might cook us, it might not. We already have hours in all of them. We don't have scouting here, which makes me a little nervous to even work him at all, but we will. No, not sending the house. Okay, now we have enough for visits. Do I want to throw we'll throw Collins a 10 piece here. So the 4 stars probably going to be where we hit with these early visits, especially if they're only worth 10. Except for the fact that I don't know anything on either of them. We do on him, but is it worth it with him already so high on Clemson? I don't know. Now, we did do a visit already for Trapasso, so we might be done there. We don't know anything there for him. Not in an ideal position, I might say. Maybe throw 15 his way. Proximity to home is the way to go there. We will do that. Hopefully we get some answers and have an idea. That way we can focus a bit harder in the next one. 20. Let's look for the 10s and see if we have anything for them. We'll go championship contender there, as well as here. That way we're getting that bonus from that. 10 playing time, you'll definitely get some playing time, although not exactly helping with how our playing style, correction. We're at a 20, but we do have information if I can't go anywhere else with a 10 or 15. Go 10 here, but he's got a visit this week. So we will be not doing that. He's also got, oh, we're maxed out on our visits. I used those foolishly. Alright, so that's not all we can do. We can increase some of these. Let's find some that were like this one. Let's up this to 50. We can up one more to 50. Hopefully next week we have enough information to kind of hit some things. This one I'll probably... Oh, we already have 50 on it, you fool. Oh, we have no hours in here. Hold on. Let's go ahead and throw some out there to Newell. What were we doing? Oh, it's because I had a max. Alright. So that's what we're looking at. Everyone up here is committed, right? Yep. So we've got 16 commitments. Hopefully we get Karoma and Trapasso this week. That'll clear up 100 hours. A lot of these hours probably going to get cleared up this week. Alright. Next week we'll be a little more careful with our visits. We know we can only offer 3 now. Alright, Leacock went to Clemson. Not worried about that. Oh, I did not look at what their deal breakers were. I could have cooked myself. Championship contender. Most of them were probably championship contender. Oh, we see you pretty high on that one. He hits his top 3. We're in first place, top 3 for ETN. ECU, leave my people alone. We moved into number 1 for Derek Walker. Oh, man. That's interesting. That's all that happened? You're saying the position battle, nothing happened with that? We got 95 hours for the week. Karoma is slowly making a decision, and week 2 scholarship and a visit. Making an impact. Nothing happened with this apparently. I think he's getting closer to the other school though. We're doing really good here on Jennings. Davis, not so great. Can we change it out yet? Doubt it. That's a no, that's already a maybe, so probably not. Yep, that's a no. Not ideal, but it's alright. How can we help here? Go ahead and throw the DM his way. Is it scheduled for last week, or this week, right? Yeah. No, I think it was this week. Last week. I don't know. Moving on. We're doing good here at least. So we'll hit on one of them. And because we have a little more hours, well, he has no scholarships. We're going to leave that for now. We're doing good here. There is another team with a scholarship out there, so we might want to raise Riggs. We'll see how we're looking in a bit. We're good here. There is another scholarship in the mix for Dunbar McGee, but isn't he the one I wasn't super sold on? No, I am very much sold here. So we will have to up that one as well. 35 points. Getting a little tight here for Gibson. But he's the one I'm not super sold on. We're not going to raise there. And I'm not super raised on either. In fact, if we're not super sold on them, if necessary, if I need more points at other spots, we will pull hours from them. Especially since we're already in a good spot for some of these other guys. We move into first place here. He's about to hit his top 3. He only had one intriguing point. We might be able to save ourselves a few hours. Because, okay, that's 5 stars. This is also 5 stars. So that's a possibility. Already having, yep. Do we save the hours anyways, though, and just go there? Did I miss-see it? Oh yeah, it was that one. I think we should just go here and risk it. That playing style and playing time don't matter to him. So that should help us in Bohannon. We're barely on top here. Let's schedule a visit for him. We will go proximity to home. That should really help us out. And if I have the points, I'll go a little bit otherwise. Alright, we already got the hard sell in here. We may know enough to save a few hours here. I think it's that. It is indeed. We'll save some hours. And hopefully help ourselves. Problem is, there's a visit scheduled. Now here, scheduling this visit might come in clutch. Because we know one of his now. So we will be doing that. Schedule a visit. Might give us a bit more of a boost. We've already done a lot here. Playing time, that's not going to give us any more information, but we will also schedule a visit here for playing time, which he definitely should get. We're doing solid here. We cannot up to the 50, but we might be able to up to the 40. Those aren't it. I think we've got it figured out. Yep, it's gonna be the SEC. You have 5 hours remaining. Is there any other battles like that are gonna be bad if I lose? This is a pretty solid corner, and he might be committing to ECU. You know, I mean, we could throw him a social media search. He's probably committing. We might lock up ETN this week with the visits. Not doing great here on Collins, but I'm not too worried about him, like I said. I think we just have to advance the week and see how things go. We are in week 3, okay. Got one more week to lock this up. Alright, we got Bohannon to come on over. And we got Eric Etienne, so we got both the DTs. We lost on Trapasso and we lost on Stevenson, the corner. Not ideal, but not the end either. Okay, so got 2 commitments. Recruiting battle with East Carolina for Isaiah Thomas. We pulled into first though. Jace Arnold, we are 2nd place. Recruiting battle with Vanderbilt. Ellis Davis, we're in 3rd. It's not looking great. Elijah Newell, we're looking really good there. Riggs, we're looking like we're about to get a commitment. Antonio Franklin Thomas, we're about a commitment there and there for Dunbar McGee as well. Not bad, but still no decision from the 4-star defensive tackle. Chroma, please. We miss on Trapasso, and we're already down pretty bad here. But we know what his thing is now. So that should give us a pretty significant boost, and we do have hours now. We're in a recruiting battle here. We already have the hometown hero on there. We've already visited. Nothing more we can do. We're gonna leave that alone because we should get him. We're gonna leave this alone unless, yep, we can pull that and send the hard sell to give us some more points. Franklin, leaving him alone. We're gonna leave McGee alone unless I can get myself some points. I can. There we go. Here we weren't sold, right? No. Pretty midline. We'll leave that alone for now. Same thing there, even though we are losing it. But like I said, I'm really not worried about those ones. This one I'm pretty confident in. I'm actually getting pretty confident. Oh, and I'm even more confident now. We might be bringing in a really, really good quarterback here for his junior year. This could cover us for years. Couple years. We move into second place on Michael Allen. Do we have enough? Probably not. We're probably going to lose on Allen. That's already one possibility, two possibilities. We're going to have to settle for sending the house. We're in a recruiting battle here, so he's already got a visit scheduled. Let me guess. You bums. They're probably going to lock him up. Okay, so we still have 220 hours. We visited with both of them. We got a visit for these 4, 5. We don't need to worry about him. If we're worried about anyone, it's him. Do we have a visit scheduled? And he's got one scheduled. So we're probably going to lose him. We've already visited here. And ECU never visited. They didn't want to. We will throw like a 10 in there. Riggs should be pretty easy here, but we'll throw the DM in there just to be sure. That's a lock. Make sure we get this one locked up. We're really close here. He is a freshman. We'll throw a couple things his way, just to be generous there. I ain't worried about this one. If we lose this one, I could care less. He had a good finesse moves, and that's it. We've got that one good. Here we've already maxed out our points. We're losing here on Arnold, so that makes me kind of want to go corner again and go find another one. We have the hours to go find a gem, as long as I got 50 points. Is there anyone we want to visit though? Can't visit him. We've got him locked up. Can't visit him. Already visited. He's locked up. We've already visited both of these guys. Do we want to throw a visit here for McGee? Yeah, let's go visit him. And we're going to go proximity to home. I think he's going to be a really good player, so I definitely want to bring him in, especially getting him at a sophomore. It's going to be really good. Oh yeah, no, we're good there. We're also good there. We're good there. Visit's already scheduled. Can't schedule a visit here because his week is locked. So yeah. Let's go find some corners. Let's go interest in school, top 3. Search. Recommended. And go corner here. Number 2 interest, Georgia's over top. Number 3 interest, Georgia is definitely probably gonna win that one. We got one more we can put down. Do we want to go running back? Yeah, let's go running back. We're probably gonna lose our running back on our board. Okay, adjust to the top 5. Because if no scholarships are out there, We can take advantage. No. 2-star running back though. Let's see. What year is he? Oh, he's yeah, no. Receivers. Transfer freshman Lanier. About tackles. There's quite a few on here. Actually, some that I'm in #1 interest in. All I have to do is throw out a scholarship and I win that. And that. Hold on. Let's do search. Top 3. And then any position. How are you interested in me if you have a deal breaker? Linebacker, no. Quarterback, no. DT, no. Kicker, no. Oh, you know what I want to do? Oh, gadget isn't an actual... Is athletic? How do you find the gadget players? Weird. Let's go with the left tackle here. And we'll do scouting on all 3 of them. '75, '69, 92 speed though. He's got 2 abilities, 87 and 81. Oh, that was a little foolish of me. Just a little foolish. We're gonna go most of our points here. We're gonna send the house at him. Even if I can't pull it off, it would have been worth it to try. We're gonna throw scholarships at both these guys. I didn't even look at his stuff. Not great for a sophomore, honestly, but... Oh, and that was worthless. He's got scholarships on him. We're the only ones to offer scholarships to either of these guys, which can jump us super high. We're going to see what the scholarship does there. This is what we're going to roll with. Right here. This is our final list. We should lock up a large majority of them. Sim ahead. Alright, we got a deal done with Koroma. Yes. Jameson Riggs is coming on over. Antonio Franklin Thomas. Joseph Dunbar McGee. Elijah Newell. Isaiah Thomas, we won one of them. One of the recruiting battles. Javon Bailey, we beat. Derek Walker's coming over. Sidney Jennings. Shaven Gibson, a lot of defensive ends. Deshaun Baptiste. Jay Crawford. Oh, that's it? I mean, okay. Let me pull back that answer. Hell yeah. Because that was a crazy response to what we just did. Only 3 players at risk of leaving. And never mind. Pemberton's relevance is dwindling. Chroma, Riggs, Franklin Thomas, all these guys. Who do we lose on? To Darius Collins went elsewhere, and like I said, I didn't care about that one. We did lose on Nate Smith, again, I didn't care. We lost on Michael Allen like I projected, and we did lose out on Ellis Davis, which is not ideal, but not the end of the world either. Okay, so now National Signing Day. There should be a way I can look this up by old school. Oh yeah, gotta go over to the transfer portal. I was told I can look them up by school. Maybe it's in here, you gotta look it up by state. Because you can't look it up by school, I don't see that. Old teams. Guest went to Mississippi State. Let's actually go by position here. No quarterbacks moving in the area. See, I don't get that. He popped up on the full list, but he's not popping up here. I don't know how to look it up by school. There's a way to do it. I know there is. Hold on, my school 10 for something? Whoa. That free agent class went crazy, apparently. Do we have all of their... Oh, it's showing scouting as a 0 for most of them. Oh yeah, hold on now. Do we have all of their things now? Chroma Star Dev. And he's a high school player. He's going to be a freshman. Impact for Jennings. It would have been Star for Davis. Impact for Thomas. Normal for Newell. Riggs is impact. Impact for Franklin Thomas. And Dunbar McGee. Normal for Gibson. Impact for Collins. Normal for Baptiste. Impact for Bohannon. Normal for Etienne. Impact for Walker. Would have been impact for Allen. Impact for Arnold would have been... Oh, we lost on Arnold. You guys, hold on. Ain't no way. You took Arnold. Oh, wait, no. I got both the Georgia guys. Hell yeah. This one, I'm excited for. He's going to be a senior, but I'm excited. Impact there and impact there would have been normal there. Okay, but I'm really trying to find out where my people went. I just don't know how to search by school. Yeah, because I feel like this is the same thing I'm doing here. We're going to scroll this list and see if we find anyone. Oh, we took Franklin Thomas from NC State. Hell yeah. Get wrecked. Alright, so obviously we found guest. Here's some more. Quinton, Georgia Southern. Are you kidding me, Quinton? And Stevens. Danny Stevens went to He went to Mississippi State too. I didn't have him written down, and I'm honestly not sure that I care, but we'll throw him down here. Mississippi State. Alright, see if we find anyone else. Dodson. He went to... And he's going to be at... Will... Temple. Quarterback Genus went to Liberty. He became extremely irrelevant. Watkins Ellis, where did you go? Unsigned? Ooh. He just hasn't made his decision yet. We'll have to find him. Mabane has not made a decision yet. That sucks. That is all I can do here. 10 out of 7 edge players, goodness. Maybe should have focused outside linebacker a bit more. I kind of forgot about. I have no free safeties. I forgot about that. But we'll move some strong safeties. I want a little edge heavy, okay? That's fine. Okay. There's got to be... How do we do in this, actually? We fell some more. Yeah, we fell to 41. If I search close to my pipeline, transfer portal. If we go close to my pipeline, will it pop them up? Close to pipeline, and then in North Carolina. Who else left? Running back. Just not popping up. We'll go by position, see if we can find anyone else. Anyone else, I'll look up who else left and I'll find them. I think we hit the important ones though. Oh, there's safeties though. Where did they go? No. Yeah, I don't see it. And I don't know that I want to waste any more time at the moment trying to find it. I'll have whoever told me explain a bit more. How many people did we end up getting? Okay. We'll just pull them from our board if we didn't pick them up. I think it's close to 35. It's 30. We got 30 players. Hell yeah. 30 player recruiting class. There's gonna be cuts made, that's for sure. Position changes, yes, we are gonna have to do some of these. Right now, 82 overall, Walker is our #1 guy. Running back, it's not looking too great. Where's my other running back? I have 2. I think okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure some of them don't show in here. We only have 5 wide receivers. I probably should have hit some more, but we had 5 last year. He's a 67, but he's star development. So we're probably going to play him. Or we may redshirt him and just make sure he gets in full games. Hold on. O-line. Oh, tight end. We're only allowed to change certain people's positions, I'm guessing. Do we want to move some of these dudes to guard? I feel like we should. Like, Biggs maybe? Intriguing there. Let's move him to left guard. Shouldn't change it overall. Actually, I think it raised it. No, it was probably 6'9" already. Wallow is our highest guy there. Let's move Valero to left tackle. Very good. Plenty of interior guys. Edge rusher, we have plenty here, so let's move some of these guys. Well, Rowe is starting at right edge, so it doesn't make sense to move Springs. Or Dunbar. Baptiste and Gibson are gonna move. That way we balance it out. DT, powerhouse here. Chroma, man. It's gonna be cracked. Sam is looking a little light, but we should be good there. Persinger, alright, we're good here at corner. Free safety, let's move one of these guys. Let's move Akbar. Can't? Oh. He can't play any other position. So maybe we move Thomas? Oh, maybe we can't move anyone else. I don't think I can. Oh well. We'll be alright. Athletes. Oh, that's where they went. Here's the other guys. Low overalls, but we can work with it. Alright, so we're gonna advance the week. Only 3 people. Playing time, Pemberton transferring actually makes sense. Shorminzer does not. And Loomis definitely makes sense, just not for pro potential. Well, yes, that does make sense. Dev trade up for trade for Springs to Impact. Anyone else? Yes. Little John up to Star. Walker is up to Impact, but we already knew that. Hell yeah. And y'all already know it's gonna go down in here. There's a lot of things gonna be happening. Lots of things gonna be happening here. Look at all those beautiful points for these wonderful humans. So far, the highest overall player on our team is Persinger. Brought in Crawford. Dozier's up there and Walker. These three are our top 5 are all in great positions. But we're gonna off-screen all of that. Because no one wants to see it. Trust me. You don't. One thing we are gonna do. Right here. Thank goodness. Alright, but we are going to end this one here. It was a great off-season. Hoo-day to all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.